In this video, we'll cover the initialize process and page. You get to the initialize page from the main menu on one left. If the aircraft has just been repowered or ACAR's restarted, you may have a blank screen like this. 6 right, the init key is always active regardless of what's on the initialize page. To request from the servers the current flight information, simply select 6 right. That will downlink the request, and you will get a return of data. In this case, this indicates that the next scheduled departure, or next estimated departure in this case, on this aircraft is greater than 60 minutes in the future. And so you'll get a message similar to this: estimated departure greater than 60 minutes, next flight 31 March 1605 Zulu. It's 4910 from Seattle to Mike, and the flight date again and the scheduled departure for that next flight. This is if it's too early, and you select that. If you're within the 60-minute window and you still have this early, you can again send an init, and it will send up your next flight information. So I've just uplinked this. You can see on your screens received init data in the scratch pad. Your flight number, if there is a different ATC flight number than the marketing number, it'll be shown here. Your origin destination, your flight date, your scheduled departure time. If this were an MST departure, it would indicate that here was as MST departure, or an estimated departure. It could be one of those three. Then you've got the captain, his ID and name assigned to this flight, the first officer ID and name assigned to this flight. As in the past, just one password is required to complete the init, and then we can again send that init. If that password checks out, you'll get this initialization complete on your scratch pad. That is a timed message that will go away after a few seconds on its own, so you don't need to clear that. As you can see, when you go back to the initialize page now, it has validated, in this case it validated both crew. It would normally just have a valid in the one password that we sent down. If your aircraft is an EAML equipped aircraft, in other words, your aircraft has been switched over to the electronic aircraft maintenance log. You can see we've received init data, so you sent down an init from the initialize page, and in this case you need to activate or init by using your tablet, not the initialize screen. And so you'll get the information back here, but the message here is EAML aircraft init by activating both crew in flight view. And anytime you attempt to send down an init on an electronic maintenance log equipped aircraft, you'll have this message on the init key. And in that case, if you send down one or both passwords here and send it, you'll get this message, and you're required to activate. Both crew members are required to activate using the EFB, your tablet. That is true also for your manifest request that requires 2 valid passwords. If you've both activated, then that'll be taken care of on the manifest, and we'll cover that when we go through that system. So that's the initialize process and page on the new RevM software.